Baseball on MLB Network from Citizens Bank Park in the city of brotherly love. Ought to be a good one here between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Here's Mookie Betts, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Game time temperature tonight 62 degrees, but should drop into the 50s before we're done. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. Benintendi swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 5'10" tall. He was selected in the first round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
J.D. Martinez will be next. Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Changeup in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
center fielder.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Hard on the ground towards short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding in, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Betts is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Maikel Franco would be next. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Digging in, Xander Bogarts. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. The windup and the 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
Lays off 2 and 2 now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swings through it for strike number 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Into the box, Michael Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman,
Hit back up the middle. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's able to take the ball the other way here. High and deep to right center. And this one is gone. A home run. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. Popped him up. Pedroia is under it. And the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Christian Vasquez. And they'll need him to get something going here. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2 and 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So digging in now, Chris Sale. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he is in complete control now. 7 strikeouts as this is swung on and missed for the second out. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And that misses 2-2. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. Stepping into the box, Aaron Nola. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. The 1-1 home. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Altair.
Aaron Altair.
Ready, here's the first offering. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. At the plate, Odubel Herrera. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game, and he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple. Digging in for his second at-bat, Carlos Santana. Runner in scoring position with 2 counts. From the stretch. Hard hit ball to second. There is Pedroia. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is returned. Now to the plate, Mookie Betts. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone is going to do.
And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit hard to third. There is Franco. There's one on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now. First offering on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
And a fastball just a bit up.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2 start.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Into the box now, Maikel Franco comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
0-1, here it comes. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sliders in for a strike. Hernandez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Pitch inside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Catch is made near the line. Here comes the runner from third. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
3-0 now. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Back up the middle. Hernandez moving to his right, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. First pitch coming. Here it is. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a good two-strike breaking ball there, but this will wind up missing. It's 1-2.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and coming to the plate now, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pitch on the way. Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Altair. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Drilled to first, fielded by Pierce, and he is out on the tag. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close, it's a ball and no strikes.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Christian Vasquez. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Catcher, Christian.
And a step off. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Altair has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. Stepping into the box, Chris Sale. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the curveball induces a big swing and a miss. Weekly hit to third. Franco right there. And that's the second out. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And a swing and a miss that time by Pedroia as he finds himself in an 0-2 hole now.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that is through into right field for a single. Ready once again, Maikel Franco. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Sliced hard on the ground. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mookie Betts. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Riding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
The next 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. In now, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fouled off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Altair ranging back at the track. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. No hits to this point. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here's the first pitch to him. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Another full count pitch home. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Here's Steve Pearce now. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
2 out with the man at first. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit. Stepping up now, Asdrubal Cabrera. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Low with a fastball here, in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And that's in there, 2-1. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Hit high in the air down the right field line. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Aaron Nola. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Jose Bautista will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 2 hits in 19 tries.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Jose Bautista becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Aaron Altair is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Ramos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as Adam Morgan has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 1 for 3. Skied into straightaway right. Altair is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Chris Sale. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike. Over the inside. Ian Kinsler will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Kinsler stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 17th round pick back in the 2003 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Joe Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 56.
Standing in, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Santana. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding in, Maikel Franco. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, Nunez. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. Luis Garcia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Luis Garcia.
Here comes the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The count now at 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Striding into the box, Mookie Betts. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's J.D. Martinez. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He's running. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball well off the plate.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more.
Cabrera, great stop. The throw. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, so stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1-for-3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Bogaerts is there. 1 out. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez has a read on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Here's Steve Pearce now. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
And it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Eduardo Nunez. 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Altair moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. No balls and a strike to count. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays. He's off it for a bit. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. So here now is the pitcher. Luis Garcia steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th. Justin Bour will grab a bat to pinch hit here, and you wonder if he'll be swinging for the downs, trying to walk off with a victory. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Number 70 gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. The 1-0.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning. Ready now, Aaron Altair. The winning run is at first base.
Aaron Altair.
Now time is called, and a very wise decision here with the potential winning run at first. They'll opt to put a little extra speed on the base pass. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. There he goes. In there. Now the throw. He's safe. Possible winning run on second. No one out. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And that one stayed up a little high. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the first pitch. Now this is lined into right center. He comes through. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.